Have you ever found yourself questioning why you seem to attract people who are not only unusual but sometimes even unsettling? This isn't by chance. There's a reason that individuals with chaotic or erratic behaviors are inexplicably drawn to you on your journey. Many who are considered chosen experience this daily. It's connected to your core essence and the inner light you possess. Your presence radiates a unique energy, and those around you sense it, even if they don't fully understand it. This energy often proves irresistible to others. Perhaps you've noticed how people who initially appear balanced may suddenly start acting in unpredictable, even erratic ways. One moment they seem trustworthy, but the next, their actions make you question if you ever truly knew them. This happens because your inner light doesn't only highlight the positive, it brings to the surface aspects that might be hidden within them. This is the primary reason why people with unstable tendencies are drawn to you. Your energy unintentionally reveals their shadows. These individuals are pulled toward you partly because they feel a mix of admiration and discomfort. They recognize something in you that they lack, sparking an intense curiosity and an urge to be closer, hoping to understand the source of your light. Imagine a bright lamp on a dark night, naturally drawing in insects even if they don't understand why. Your energy has a similar effect on people who are lost in their own inner struggles, uncertain of their own essence. They're instinctively attracted to you, seeking something they can't quite define. When these people spend time around you, they soon realize that your authenticity is genuine, not a mask. You aren't performing or seeking approval, which can be unsettling for those who live behind facades. They might start thinking you're pretending because they can't believe anyone could be so real. This confusion often leads to a quiet envy. They begin testing you, searching for flaws or any indication that you're not who you seem. They linger, sometimes with questionable intentions, waiting for signs that you're merely playing a role like they do. But when they come to understand that your light is a genuine expression of your true self, their behavior may shift dramatically. Confronted by their own insecurities and masks, they find it difficult to remain in your presence. Silent envy and resentment build up, and some may even attempt to bring you down. Knowing they can't match your energy, they may try to dim your light, hoping it will make them feel better about themselves. This is the second reason they stay near you. They wish to absorb your energy. When they realize they can't, they might resort to subtle criticisms, spread rumors, or fabricate stories, all to disrupt your balance. Stay true to your joy and inner peace, even though it frustrates those around you. As someone who is chosen, you may feel a natural urge to help these individuals, thinking that kindness and empathy can pull them out of their own shadows. This desire to uplift others is one of the most beautiful qualities of a chosen person. However, it can also be one of the most challenging traps, as many of these people do not actually want help. They prefer to stay in the darkness. Attempts to bring them into the light often lead to resistance and conflict. This is why developing discernment is essential. Not everyone who approaches you is prepared for the transformation your presence may initiate. Some are simply drawn to your light with no intention of growing. Instead, they seek only to drain your energy. This is when you must stand firm. Your purpose in this world isn't to fix everyone, but to shine and pursue your own path. When people begin to reveal their true intentions, whether through jealousy, harsh words, or manipulation, remember that their behavior is a reaction to your light, not a reflection of your worth. Often, your light exposes aspects of themselves they're not ready to confront, stirring feelings of envy, confusion, or even fear. This is the third reason why those with unstable tendencies are drawn to you. Your presence ignites an inner turmoil in them. Seeing your authenticity forces them to confront their own illusions, which for many is unbearable. Rather than using this as a chance to grow, they may instead try to diminish you, the one who reflects what they cannot yet face. These interactions can be emotionally taxing, but they are a necessary part of your journey as a chosen one. The truth is, not everyone is prepared for the light you carry, and that's okay. Your mission isn't to change every heart but to remain steadfast in your authenticity. By simply shining, you set an example for those who are ready to learn. Through these experiences, you gain an invaluable lesson. the importance of protecting your energy. Being chosen doesn't mean you must exhaust yourself for everyone who crosses your path. It's crucial to recognize when someone is merely taking from your light with no intention of personal growth. In such moments, it's wise to distance yourself not from a place of fear or resentment, but out of self-love and respect for your own journey. Those who attempt to undermine you are often the most intimidated by the strength of your light. They realize they can't extinguish it but will try to sow doubt within you. They know that as long as you remain confident in your authenticity, you are unstoppable. You may wonder why this pattern repeats itself, seemingly in an endless cycle. The truth is, your light, as a chosen one, acts as both a beacon and a mirror. Imagine that your presence reflects the truth back to those around you. Those who are at peace with themselves and have embraced their own shadows and light look at you and feel inspired. They see the potential for growth and spiritual and emotional expansion, recognizing that connecting with you can aid in their own journey. However, those who are still hiding from their true selves, who deny their own flaws and inner struggles, react differently. Those who struggle often see in you an unsettling reflection of themselves. Your authenticity forces them to confront parts of themselves they'd rather ignore, making them uncomfortable. Rather than facing their own truths, they project their frustrations onto you. Instead of recognizing their need for change, they attempt to shift, diminish, or discredit you. This pattern is a familiar one for many chosen individuals, as your presence naturally acts as a catalyst. Being near you can compel people to confront truths they avoid, which triggers resistance. When you reveal someone's true nature, they may feel threatened because, by standing firm in your light, they are forced to confront their own shadows, something many of them are simply not prepared to do. You may have experienced times when you thought you had found a genuine friend or potential partner. Everything felt aligned at first, the connection seemed real, and you believed you'd found someone who truly understood you. But over time, that person's behavior shifted, they became more unpredictable, and their actions harder to understand. Often, this happens because, on some level, they realize that you're different. You don't feel the need to pretend, nor do you seek approval. Your authenticity, inner peace, and ability to remain true to yourself without seeking validation challenge them. Instead of seeing this as an opportunity for personal growth, they may begin to resent you. This envy, though often hidden, can be felt. You sense that behind the smiles and apparent kindness lies a different energy. This person may subtly try to control or unsettle you with passive-aggressive comments or actions that make you doubt yourself. They may also start spreading distorted versions of events, creating narratives that don't reflect reality. This is another reason disturbed individuals are drawn to you. They feel a need to diminish you to feel stronger, hoping that by weakening your light, they can avoid facing their own shadows. Yet, what they fail to understand is that your light is unwavering, grounded in a strength they can't reach, as it comes from your authenticity and spiritual connection. You don't need external validation, which frustrates them even more. It's essential to remember that their reactions are not your responsibility. Everyone is on their own path, and often, those who try hardest to bring you down are the ones battling internal chaos. While this doesn't excuse their behavior, it helps you see that their actions stem from their own turmoil. As a chosen one, it's natural to feel compassion and a desire to help, seeing that they're caught in cycles of pain and confusion. But it's crucial to recognize when to step away. Not everyone is ready to be helped, and carrying the burden of someone unwilling to grow only harms your own journey. As previously mentioned, your purpose isn't to save everyone who crosses your path, but to keep shining and setting an example that there is another way to live. Over time, you'll notice some individuals naturally drift away. They can't bear the strength of your light and gradually leave, whether through actions or words. Others, however, may linger with less than pure intentions, attempting to drain your energy, shake your confidence, or bring you down. In both cases, it's essential to stay true to yourself and not allow anyone else's actions or words to define your value or make you doubt your journey. As you become more aware of these patterns, you'll develop the ability to identify such individuals early on, strengthening your discernment and enabling you to protect your energy more effectively. This doesn't mean closing yourself off to new connections. It means setting healthy boundaries. Learning when to say no is a powerful form of self-care. As you establish these boundaries, you'll find that your light not only attracts those who wish to feed off it but also those who seek to grow alongside you. Such people do exist, though they may be rare. When you meet them, the connection will be genuine. They won't seek to bring you down because they're focused on elevating themselves. Together, you'll achieve even greater growth. This is one of the rewards of the chosen one's journey. Although dealing with those who try to pull you down can be challenging, each encounter strengthens and prepares you for deeper and more meaningful relationships. You'll learn to discern who is by your side for authentic reasons and who is merely drawn to your light for their own purposes. As you continue to grow emotionally and spiritually, you'll begin to see each experience as a learning opportunity. Even the most difficult interactions reveal areas where boundaries need reinforcing, where discernment can be honed, and where compassion is tested. Through this process, you'll become increasingly aware of your inner power. Many chosen ones come to realize that their light not only attracts others but also reflects back the truth of those around them. This truth can be unsettling, especially for people who live in the shadows of their own fears and insecurities. In the presence of someone authentic, they confront what's missing in their own lives, often resulting in conflict. Instead of dealing with this in a healthy way, they may project their flaws onto you. This is another reason why people with unstable behaviors may be drawn to you. Your light exposes the parts of themselves they fear the most. Rather than facing their own issues, they attempt to pull you into their turmoil. You may have noticed this pattern in friendships or relationships that started normally but gradually revealed underlying issues. People may begin to act erratically, make poor choices, create unnecessary drama, and even sabotage their own lives, all while trying to involve you in this negative spiral. If you're not careful, you can get caught in this destructive energy. You may find yourself drawn into situations you never anticipated because, around your light, these people feel exposed. They struggle to maintain the image of control they present to the world, while your authenticity subtly reveals their vulnerabilities. It's as if they are living in two conflicting realities. One where they cling to the illusion of control and another where, in your presence, they are forced to confront its fragility. This tension destabilizes them, leading them to act even more erratically. If you've ever wondered why you keep getting pulled into someone else's drama, asking yourself, what did I do to deserve this? Know that it's not about anything you've done. Their reactions arise from an inability to face their own shadows. The seventh reason why these people are drawn to you is that, on some level, they believe you hold the answers they're searching for. They see in you a sense of peace, someone who can weather life's storms without losing balance, and they hope that simply by being near you, they might absorb that serenity. They want what you have, but they don't realize that this peace was hard-earned through inner work and spiritual growth. It isn't something that can simply be borrowed. However, many are unwilling to do the transformative work required to reach that state. Instead of being inspired by your light, they try to drain it. When they understand they can't achieve your state of being without change, they may act out, pulling you into the chaos they live in. They create issues where there are none, make baseless accusations, or try to overwhelm you with their crises. As someone empathetic and compassionate, you may feel compelled to help. You recognize their suffering and naturally want to offer guidance. However, a tough lesson on this journey is that not everyone is ready to be helped. Some are so entrenched in their own self-destructive patterns that any attempt to assist them only results in you being pulled into their storm. This leads to the eighth reason. Instead of seeing your light as a source of hope, they may see it as a threat. They may start blaming you for their own failures, projecting their insecurities onto you, and creating stories where you're cast as the villain. This can be deeply painful, especially if you've invested time and energy in genuinely trying to help. To see someone turn against you after your efforts can feel like betrayal. However, remember that their reaction is a reflection of them, not of you. Many of these individuals are trapped in a cycle of self-victimization, where they blame others for everything that goes wrong in their lives. And since you're close, they may target you as the cause of their troubles. They find it easier to place blame on you rather than acknowledge their responsibility in their own lives. This is simply a way to avoid the real inner work they need to do. They want you to carry the weight of their issues, and if you're not careful, you may find yourself shouldering this burden without even realizing it. For this reason, practicing detachment is crucial. Not everyone who is drawn to your light is yours to save, and that's perfectly okay. Your mission is not to carry the weight of every person who crosses your path. Some of these people are here to teach you valuable lessons in protecting your energy, in saying no when needed, and in walking away when a situation begins to impact your well-being. However, it's also important to know that not everyone you attract will have these negative intentions. As you grow in discernment and self-awareness, you'll begin attracting others who seek genuine growth and who are ready to walk beside you on this journey. These individuals, though rarer, will bring a profound sense of transformation. When you connect with those who truly respect the value of an honest energetic exchange, they won't try to dim your light but rather will bring their own to share alongside yours. These connections will remind you of the beauty and purpose in your journey as a chosen one. Despite the challenges, every obstacle and difficult person who tries to unsettle you serves to make you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. As you continue to grow and evolve, your light will become even brighter. It will attract not only those in need of healing but also those ready to join you in a shared frequency. As your path unfolds, it becomes clear that what truly matters isn't the number of challenges or the turbulent people you encounter, but how you use these experiences. Life brings these encounters because they are crucial for your growth. Each interaction and obstacle offers a chance to rediscover yourself, to know yourself more deeply, and ultimately to align your energy with what genuinely resonates with you. Sometimes, what may seem like an effort to throw you off balance is actually a moment for inner resilience. The challenging people you encounter aren't merely showing their flaws, they often reflect areas within yourself that need attention. These experiences might reveal where you need to be more assertive, set firmer boundaries, or practice saying no with conviction. They can even teach you to accept that not everyone who comes into your life can or should be helped, and that's perfectly okay. The real question here is, how do you respond to these challenges? Each situation is a chance to refine your discernment, realign your priorities, and conserve your energy. What if, instead of viewing these situations as losses or constant struggles, you saw them as training grounds? Each interaction prepares you, not necessarily to win, but to transform into someone who understands true balance. Being chosen doesn't mean carrying an unblemished light. It means navigating a world full of complexity and learning to see beyond black and white. Your journey is about developing a deeper understanding of human nature, including your own contradictions. Those who challenge you often become catalysts for your deepest growth, making you question your assumptions, revise your strategies, and, when needed, recalibrate your course. Ultimately, the real gain here is self-clarity and wisdom that goes far beyond superficial lessons. The true achievement of a chosen one isn't in outward victories but in mastering the inner self. When you reach this understanding, you see there are no enemies, only reflections of what still needs healing within. So, rather than focusing on shining or winning, think about how you can continue evolving, no matter who or what comes along. The power of a chosen one lies in the ability to adapt, learn, and grow even in the most challenging moments. It's not about being flawless or invincible, but about being authentic, present, and open to transformation at each stage. As you journey onward, remember that growth is not a straight path. There will be moments of fatigue, especially as you face those who seem to put obstacles in your way. But these trials are what build your inner strength and lay a solid foundation, enabling you to face any storm with clarity and balance. What feels like a test today may be the seed of tomorrow's wisdom. Every interaction with those who challenge your patience or attempt to drain your energy is a chance to learn. These experiences remind you of your own light and the importance of safeguarding your peace. Instead of feeling discouraged, use these situations to strengthen your discernment and deepen your purpose. This is true victory, the ability to stay grounded even when circumstances seem difficult. Looking back, You'll see that these challenges were essential to your growth. They taught you to trust yourself, value your intuition, and recognize that not everyone around you is ready for the same journey, and that's okay. Your mission is not to carry the weight of the world, but to keep moving forward, setting an example as someone who chooses to grow despite the challenges. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you encountered people with destabilizing energies drawn to you? How did you handle these situations, and what did you learn? Share your experience in the comments. Your perspective matters. And if this message resonates, consider subscribing to the channel. Together, we can continue exploring these topics and expanding our understanding. Join this growing community. Your voice makes a difference.